Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. Today's video I'm going to be doing a little bit of a makeup tutorial as I'm getting ready to go spend my day in London, so stay tuned for that vlog. But anyways, we need to my makeup being done first, so let's get into it. Like normal, we're going to start with our lovely skin prep. I'm going to start by using the micellar water, cleansing water, sorry. I've got my cotton pads over here. I'm going to start by using our micellar cleansing water, the cotton pad, and I'm just going to put it on the face to make sure the face is nice and cleansed. This is just part of my skin prep. Everyone's skin prep is a little bit different, but this is just what works for me is best. It just helps get my face nice and primed. So after I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and use the simple toner, as like I say in literally every video. If you're new here, let me tell you, toner sets your pH on your face back to neutral, so it allows your serums and stuff to actually soak into your face, so it cleanses water and everything. It's actually considered acidic. So the toner, then I let my face dry, or while that dries, I'm just gonna use a fan just to speed up the process. Supposed to wait till each step is dry. I just use a fan because I'm kind of lazy and I can't really be bothered to wait. Right. Now we're going to use my Glow Recipe drops. I really want to get some Fenty skin products today because I've seen everywhere that her body products are really good, and I really want to invest in things just to make sure my whole body is soft as well. These are the drops. I can't remember if I showed you, but yeah. Then I'm going to use the CeraVe cream. I'm filming a little TikTok / short on the side. That's why I'm doing that. My products, right? Don't really know my main focus. And I always use with SPF. I use some sun cream, and this is the sun cream I use. I use the Hawaiian one because I feel like it doesn't have a white cast to it. That's when like other sun creams sometimes have like some weird bluey whitey undertone, which I don't really like, and it makes my skin look a bit weird. So personally, that's the sun cream I use. And now I'm just going to use a fan tool to speed up this process. Alright, I'm going to use two primers today. I'm going to use the Huda Blur primer and the Danessa Myricks. I'm going to go with the Huda Blur one first though. Right, I feel like my face is dry enough. It doesn't have to be like solid dry, like you see I've still got a bit of a glow. It also helps your makeup be a bit glowy, like if you like that glowy look. But if you like that glowy look, I suggest you probably put a bit more on and use oils as well. My sister that uses oils before she actually puts her makeup on her face. My face generates enough of its own oil, or like too much of it, so that's not really an issue for me. Right, now I'm gonna go in with my Danessa Myricks. Here my baby is. I just need to find the spoon, which I pretty much lose every time. I'm also going to be doing my eyebrows today. I'm debating about starting tinting my eyebrows. I've got them tinted before and I didn't like it because I felt like they looked the same. I feel like I needed it a bit darker, but I was a bit nervous on how long I should wait for it to... you know how they ask you in the shop if you want to keep it on? I was a bit nervous. I didn't really know how long I should wait. So here's my Danessa Myricks. This is perfect, especially during these heat at the moment, because when you sweat, your makeup just goes back to what it was, and it is so good at that. It's like magic. It's amazing. So I deeply recommend that. Alright. So now the primers are both on my face. I'm also going to use a fan because you're supposed to let your makeup dry as much as possible really during each step. This ensures like a matte, not matte, but like a more finished look that will last. And looking smoother, giving flawless filter. So if you don't like waiting, invest in a little fan. That's the best advice I can give you really. Right, I'm going to go ahead and use the YSL foundation. I don't actually know what colour this is in because it's kind of rubbed off that was on the front. But I think I don't know if you can see any of that, if any of that makes sense to you, because it doesn't make sense to me. I'm not a YSL girly, I'm a Too Faced girly. I've got a tan at the moment. This was on offer, I got a YSL one, but it's actually really good. I recommend it. The coverage is so good. Right. Now I'm just gonna, I try to like not put that much pumps on it, but I'm gonna go with 3 pumps. That is a lot. I just wipe the excess there. This is the brush I use, a Real Technique brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that around my face. I keep talking about ordering a Charlotte Tilbury contour stick. I still haven't done that, but I'm gonna try it out today in the shops just so I know which one to order. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that all across my face. So anyways, the foundation is on. I kind of get ready a bit backwards in a way. This is just my order. Everyone does their orders a bit different. But now I'm going to go ahead and use the Got To Be Glued eyebrow lift. Glued brow lift pot. And I'm just going to brush up my eyebrows real quick. Just like so. Probably should do this step at the start, but this is just the order that works for me. Everyone's different. I don't like laminate, have that whole laminated look. I just like it a bit, looking a bit laminated at the front, and then at the back I don't really, not too fast. Just to stick them in position. I just kind of fiddle around with. Finish playing around with the eyebrows at the front of my face, at the top of my face, sorry, not the front. I'm gonna use my eyebrow pencil, and I'm just gonna kind of just make the dark, like it a bit thicker and darker on the outer sides, like so. So this is my eyebrows. After that, I'm now going to go ahead with my cream blush and contour before we go and carve them, as well as do the rest of my concealer on my face. The liquid blush that I use is from Hourglass. It is in the shade Imagine. It currently does have a hole in it. I feel like the design of this is so poor. So whoever designed it, clearly needs to be sacked. Because I'm always having issues with them. So, and look, it's already like leaking out of my hand. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. I don't know how to explain to you how annoying it is. If anyone else has one, how do you use it for so long without popping with nails? Because I can imagine most people have nails anyway that are using this. Right, but no product can go to waste. So I just put a little bit on, and this little bit will travel a long way, as you can see. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this on my cheek. This is just the blush placement I do for my liquid blush. I just feel like it's better. It gives that nice sculpting look. And that's just my preference. So after that, I'm now going to use the Fenty contour stick, and I'm just going to, I just tap it across. I don't really do lines. I kind of just tap. I don't put too much on because, yeah, I just don't. And I'm going to go down here a bit. Then I'm actually going to use the same brush I used for my foundation, and I'm just going to blend it once again in a downwards motion. Each section just in a downwards motion. See, I'm just going down from my face, you can see. Down, down, and down. That's just my choice. Everyone might blend that a bit different. I just feel like this helps the blend, and it blend into the rest of your makeup. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my Too Faced concealer in shade Warm Sand. This is my blush, my concealer placement. And this is just my concealer placement. Also gonna go ahead, and this is a brush I used to carve my eyebrows. I don't like my eyebrows looking too sharply carved, hence why I use this brush. So we're just gonna go ahead and just kind of briefly carve them. I don't like to do too much. I don't want sharp eyebrows. Don't know what that is on my face. I don't like it too sharply carved, but a bit of carving there. And I'm going to do the other side. And I'm just going to go across from this point to here just to check. They are looking more like sisters than not even being related to each other. So when you're finished playing with your eyebrows, trying to get them as symmetrical as possible, we're then going to go ahead and blend. I use a Real Technique brush to blend. And I'm going to do it in this hitter set spray. I'm going to spray this against this and then go and blend my face in. I'm just tapping it. I kind of like using a beauty blender, but tapping. Personally, I feel like beauty blenders absorb more of the products than a brush, but I'm also going to use a beauty blender after this because I feel like a beauty blender also massively helps achieving that flawless look. Well, massively helps achieving that flawless look that a brush sometimes just can't. I don't know why that's the case, it just is. So we're just gonna keep blending, and I'm gonna blend this whole face with this brush, but I'm not gonna bore you, so. Blended, I'm also gonna go ahead with the same concealer, but I'm trying to do a little bit of a draw. This side and this side. This side and this side. I feel like this enhances my bright under eye. I don't know if it's me being a bit delusional, but I feel like it does. And all I'm going to do is spray my beauty blender with my sun spray. And I'm just going to blend, but literally when I say blend, I just mean tap on that one spot. Like so. I'll show you one eye and then I will quickly go and do my other eye. Like, I don't know, I just feel like this sometimes can do something different. Other brush can't. I don't know if you see a difference. But yeah, now I'm going to do the other eye. I'm going to use the Huda Easy Bake powder in the shade Banana Bread. And I'm actually going to just put this on with the brush I used to blend my concealer on first. Just a really light coat. And I'm going to look down because I don't want it to crease. I don't think I'm going to look back up. And then I'm going to put a tiny bit of this in there on it. Tap it. Then, after that, I will be using my Huda press powder. My Huda powder puff to put against my face. So, here we go. Just a light coat, as you can see, on the other side. And now, we're going to use the Huda. Now, I'm running out of powder. So, now that it's done, I'm going to use just a kind of eyeshadow, flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to put more powder on, but this time on my nose. My nose gets really oily, and I just found this was the best way to kind of stop it for a while. So I just kind of do it like that. And then it also really helps me knowing how to contour my nose, where to contour, and what to contour. Because I kind of like a sharp nose contour. That's just me personally. This is how I do my nose contour. If I can find my contour stick. Oh, here it is. So I just use a little brush like this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna kind of tap, like outline it a bit where I want it. And now I'm gonna swoop down and up and just go a lot, like joining the dots together in a way. And the other side. And I find this is just what works best for me. I like my nose very contoured, and I feel like that's one of the little things that stand out about my makeup. Then I'm gonna go ahead and use the Mocha Miami Fenty Beauty bronzer, and this is the brush I'm going to use, and I'm just going to go over the top what I've just outlined with it. And I'm just going to drag this up into the eyelid a little bit. I just realised I didn't put any concealer on my eyelid because I have lashes on. I'm just going to get some excess off there. I struggle to put makeup on my eyelids when I don't have lashes on. When I have lashes on, please don't forget that. Anyways, I'm going to use this MAC pressed powder, and I'm just going to use the same flat brush I used to do this on my eyelid at the top, on the other side, and just kind of cover my whole eyelid in it, really. Even if you have put concealer or anything on it, pressed powder is also really good to put on it. So I put that on it. Then I'm going to carry on the bronzer. Go back to the step I was doing. Carry the bronzer up into the eye. Just to really enhance it. This just makes the nose contour look more like powerful. I'm going to say that's the adjective I'm going to use. Let's say more powerful. And I'm going to do it on the same on the other side. And I'm just going to go over the bit here just to make it look like my nose isn't as flat as it is. And then to calm it down a bit, I'm just going to use the MAC pressed powder and just kind of brush away, just kind of crazy brush. And I'm also just going to like put that against like the powder that I've put on under my eye. Just kind of like not brushing it away, but you see how it can look a bit cakey? Kind of brushing it away with this. And same on my forehead. I'm going to use like a Fenty bronzer, and I'm going to bronze my face this time. This is the brush I'm using. I'm going to go around my face. So I'm going to go my chin on the other side and carry that also down my neck. So there you go. Now I'm going to use a NARS blush. I'm going to use it in the shade Dolce Vita. Dolce Vita. And this is the colour of it. It looks kind of dark. It's actually really nice when you put it on your face. I feel like it comes out a bit brighter than you imagine. And maybe this is just for the brown skin girlies, but I really like it. I've also changed my blush placement at the moment. I am really sticking to the trends. Not too much though. I don't do it under like directly there. Just do it here. And I'm aware I need to fix my lashes. I'm very aware. And I'm a blush girl. I do have blush blindness, so it can look a little bit over the top like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on my chin, a little bit on this bit, and a little bit there. I'm going to pull with face. And the top of my face. To tone down my blush, because I already know it's a little bit too much, I'm going to put the powder, what I've had on before, and just put it around my nose. Just blush it out a bit, blush out the blush, just a tad. Now I'm gonna, my leg is itching, sorry. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna use this type of brush, and I'm just gonna, if I can open it, use the Fit Me powder, and I'm just gonna put it in the corners of my eyes a bit. On the other side. This is just a little bit of eyeshadow. It's probably easier to do on this side because my lashes are doing on this side. This is the eye my eyes water from the most. So it's always, I always use my lashes on that side. Then I'm gonna go ahead with the next few steps. These are just my finishing touches of my makeup. Everyone has their own finishing touches. These are the ones that work for me. These are the ones that I'm going to do. So, let's get started with the finishing touches. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Let's get started in the finishing touches of my makeup. Sorry, I actually apologize for that, guys. So I'm going to use the Fit Me palette again, and I'm going to use this brush. And I'm just going to, this is how I just make my under eye look a little bit brighter, because I feel like my under eye is never bright enough. Put it here, like that. Just push it down. And I'm going to do the same in the corner. I'm going to do the other side. And the other side. I feel like this is just what makes my under eye look a bit brighter. And then I'm going to go ahead and just do it here as well, to just the nose contour. You guys know how contour crazy I am. I feel like I put a bit too much powder on my nose earlier. Kind of taking away some of the contour. Toned it down. I like my contour strong. That's me. Right. Let's get to the eyes, and then we'll come to the lip combo. And then we'll probably fix my lashes last thing. Because my eyes water too much. Way too much. It's actually an issue. So I'm going to use the crayon thing. I'll say the best black crayon pencil to use is actually the MAC one. Because it's like gel. So I think my sister uses it and it's really good. I think it is gel. I'll be able to verify that to you when I do my makeup at hers if she ever lets me. But yeah. The cheap ones are still just as good for short-term purposes. Just not as comfy to apply, if that makes sense. Okay. As you can see, waterline in both eyes. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the Fenty Beauty eyeliner and do wings on the other side. Like that. And I'm going to bring it in the corners as well. I just feel like this like enhances your eye shape. Makes your eyes look a bit brighter and whiter as well. And then I'm going to use the mascara for my bottom lashes. I use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Lash Effect. I'm not trying to lengthen them or anything. I just want them to look full and voluminous, if that's a word. Now I'm going to use just a regular lip liner. I'm going to say the MAC one is the best one. I kept losing it, and I was buying like 4 every month, and that is £22 out the drain on a lip liner that I kept losing. So I got a cheap one, and I managed to look after the cheap one. So when I'm done with this, I will replace it with my MAC. I'm going to go ahead and use the lip liner. I actually do overlay my lips. Okay. And I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury just to like dim it down in the middle. I'm going to use a Fenty Lip Sparkly. Add some sparkle to the lip. I don't think it's that sparkly personally. You know what? I want to try the lip stick thing that I got a test of in MAC. My sister did and she gave it to me. I'm going to just put it on my finger because I don't have any of the fancy lip things. Oh, well, that tiny bit travelled a long way. I kind of like it. And I'm just going to put the MAC lip gloss over because I feel like it just keeps your lips looking glossy than any other lip gloss. I use this religiously. Okay, let's just fix my lashes real quick. I literally just buy lashes off Amazon. There's nothing special. Some lash glue and my lashes. Anyways, my lashes are done. So here is setting spray. Fun. Here is the finished makeup look. Here's a better angle of it. If you want to know my lash map, 16, 16, 14, 14, 12, 12, 10, 10. Or just 10, I can't really remember. But yeah, that's it. But this is my makeup look. This is my makeup routine. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe. Bye.